Hello everyone. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. This is your 5-minute warning. We'll be going live in 5 minutes. All the early birds in chat, say hello. Mexican wave in chat. Woo! It doesn't count if you don't put your hands above your head. Woo! £10 for Mark H, 10 points for Chris, or 10 points for Black Country Vaper. Finish the song, win 10 points. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang. I am not drunk, Stuart. I'm not drunk. I'm actually alone currently. I'm all by myself. This show is going to be like totally amazing. Amazing. Good evening. So, something's happened. Bit of drama. Because of my announcement the other day, Pud and Matty don't want to be my friends anymore. So, I've changed the password to the SNVA live channel, so they can't access it, they can't shut it down, they can't log in, and I'm in charge. So I'm going to be streaming for the next 16 hours. It's just me and you guys. So I hope you're good. Let me know how you're doing in chat, folks. Welcome to Saturday Night Vape-Away. Pud's going to be here shortly. He's having a problem with the kids. We hope Matty's okay. Matty's yeah, we want to send some love to Matty. But can everyone send some hearts to Matty, please? Because we haven't actually heard from him. We know he's okay, but we haven't heard from him. So I want to send him some love. And yeah, Pud's dealing with the kids. So I'm only trolling you. I hope everyone's right in chat. Thank you much for joining me and Pud shortly. So we had a couple of things planned for today. I'm hoping Pud, when he finally arrives, has his game sorted out for us. Special fun little game. I'm hoping Vape Heads are in chat as well. Because, hi Jem. I'm hoping Vape Heads are in chat as well. Because we have another Win What We giveaway. We've got a interesting reviewer in the hot seat this week. Very, very interesting. So we'll do that shortly. But in the meantime, we'll just sit and wait for Pud, shall we? No, I'll tell you what I'm vaping, I'm only joking. Interesting story about the heater ink that turned up the other day. I was meant to get this a good couple of weeks ago. And then I had a £48 customs charge. And in typical Flatcap fashion, I went, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that. So I thought that was it. So I didn't hear nothing from them. They asked me if I was going to pay it. I said no. Can I zoom out a bit? How's that? I can't actually. I can sit back though. I'll sit back and relax. Let me move this a bit. Is that better? Anyway, so I never got it because I wasn't paying 48 quid. And then all of a sudden they got in contact again. Oh, we've sorted it out now. We'll send a new package. So, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've watched loads of these heater ink reviews and then it turns up on my doorstep. So, yeah, I'm going to be testing that out. So, I've got some Congo Bongo in that from Drip Hacks. And then I'm on the Inikin Chromas that turned up today. The Chromas from Inikins. And I've got another Drip Hacks Honeycomb Latte in there. If you haven't tried this stuff, it's really nice. Proper Christmassy vape. Proper Christmassy. Not really an all dayer, but it's definitely Christmassy. And I'm on the bulk. On the All Trainer Fallout Gaia mod. Code red in that, as always. Here he is.
I'm alive.
Hi.
Oh, I'm also deaf. I'm not alive. Can you hear me though? You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Fucking amateur guys, get this shit sorted.
I can hear you perfectly, Pud.
You fucking dick. Oh, let me fix my shit, mate.
It's fine.
Planet Station's here.
Are you alright?
I think so. I don't know, really. Give me a minute.
Anyway, where was I? I've just finished what I'm vaping on. I'm Dunsky. But basically, you've obviously had problems with kids, haven't you, Pud? Pud. He's gone.
I'm fixing shit, mate. I look dead on the camera. I'm trying not to look so dead.
Yeah, I think Jules said you looked a bit blue.
Yeah, I'm a bit dead looking, so I'm currently moving shit about.
Jules, when are we going to be seeing more Jules and Dilligaff reviews? Hi, Liz.
There we go.
Honestly, this looks really bad. I put my little announcement out the other day, and then I go on a show today, and no one's here, just me. And
There's definitely some drama happened, though, isn't there? Somewhere there must have been some drama.
There must have been. Someone's fallen out. So I told everyone. I don't know if
you hear and everything, man.
I've told everyone that I changed the login details for the SNVA channel because we had a row.
This is so I don't know. Logitech does this for you, but it resets everything just whenever it wants to. There we go. I'm not so blue.
Oh, that's better.
There we go.
That you look lovely now.
I look a bit homeless though, because I don't have My hair's all soft and fluffy, and yeah.
You're
Yeah,
buzzing. Sound on the mic and not the other type of buzzing.
My mate is buzzing.
I don't know. It must be this end, but I don't know why.
I have got live chat. Stream's muted. Welcome, guys, to the Saturday Night Vape-Away. How are we doing? I'm there.
How you doing, Cheech? So when Gaz leaves at the end of the year, I'll be taking over. It will be me and the Saturday Night Vaping with Vape-Away. You want to buy my share? You want to buy my share, Vic?
I haven't. So have you had people questioning you yet as to what the drama is? Or?
No, do you know what? Actually, it's been really nice. I think I've got away with it quite lightly.
I think so, mate. It's gonna be sad seeing you go though, but
I'll still be around. I'll still be around. Yeah, I'll still be floating around, mate. Just one of those things.
You're gonna change things up in the new year, though, aren't you? You always kind of make things look a bit different. And have you started working and stuff? Or?
No, not yet. I'm behind. I'm just behind on stuff. I'm behind on not just vaping stuff, but everything else. I'm just not keeping everything in check like I usually do. And it's probably this time of year as well. Work gets really busy, and so
everything in general, doesn't it?
Yeah. And there's other things to do in the house in there with family and stuff like that. So
Put more decorations up though.
Not outside.
Not outside.
Not yet.
What about the projector? Have we managed to talking into the projector yet?
No, not yet. No. Well, the thing is, I was monitoring the other neighbours.
Just kind of competition style.
I'm definitely in the lead, so I'm good for now.
he gets a 4-foot candy cane, you're getting a 5-foot candy cane, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I can't believe how much I look like a hobo. I've been off work all week and haven't really seen myself.
Yeah, it's all this. It's all this.
See, puberty was never that kind to me, though. Like, forgot half my face. Like, it wasn't really nice.
Yeah.
The Saturday night Pud Away, the Saturday night butt fast slugging. I've not had butt fast. Are we doing? Is it next Saturday the Christmas show then?
Is it
the
next
Saturday
week?
after?
I thought it was the Saturday after. I thought we had 3 more shows.
I think I might do butt fast for that.
Yes, do it. Buckfast. Ooh. I think everyone in chat knows that I'm going. If you didn't know, then just say no. Sorry, everyone.
In that case, they can't be ticking that notification bell, guys. That's pretty cool for them as well, actually.
Well, yeah. But a big thanks, actually. I've got to say thank you, everyone. We hit 500. We hit 500 subscribers.
500!
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah.
I'm plugging my phone in because I was like trying to screenshot the things for the Price is Right.
That went down really well. I think about 55 of them Cloud Flasks were sold last week.
I never actually got one in the end.
Did you?
I went on. So the next day I went back on. I was looking at it and I'm like, I don't know. It's really just another kind of AIO. Then they didn't have the coils in that store, so I was gonna have to get coils from elsewhere and all that shit. So I didn't actually bother.
When you buy a mod like that or a pod kit, a pod tank, do you always buy spare coils as well?
Yeah, especially because I think when I looked at it, I think it came with 2 coils. I probably picked it up then, but it came with 1 coil, so it's at least if it comes with 2 coils and the coils last maybe a week to 2 weeks, you can then test it or whatever. Doing that. But if it's only got 1, it's a bit. Who was it that brought out the mod with no coils? It was one of these high-end guys.
Purge.
Purge.
Didn't it come with no pod? It come with no pod, didn't it?
Came with no pod in it. That's what it was. It was fuck all pod.
Yeah, had they? That's bonkers. And now look at it, you can buy it dirt cheap now. You still only get the mod, but.
Ooh.
What?
I've had a little message from Sean from Vape-Heads. Just let me know what is on offer tonight. Love you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
Sloan got her Cloud Flask on the Saturday. It was missing its free liquids, and by Tuesday morning, Flawless had sent replacements. Fair play.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was.
Cheech is allowed to say, sorry. Cheech is allowed to say Victor should get a real dinner. That's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you should. Maybe a real cup of tea or something like that. Would be...
yeah. Sorry, Bob, what were you saying?
I had a haggis supper as well, Vic. Also had chips, cheese and curry. Yeah, we'll let you know what Sean has sent us later on for the Win What We Weigh
Super duper. What are you vaping on, Puddly Bear?
This is the only thing that I've got. Oh, I've got a couple of things lying around. This is what I was carrying about the house, though. The mix and the Pandora, that is just always by my side. And inside that, I've got a little bit of, and that's the right bottle this time, some Citrus 7. This is a 36 milligrams. It's.
Ooh.
When you're, we're going through that stage of having kids where 36 milligrams is needed. I've also got the Firelink 3 at the top of the swell, and inside that I've got a little bit of Super Low. And that's the only things that I've actually got sitting in front of me right now. Everything else is scattered everywhere.
The Firelink 3, have you tried the M Pro 2 as well?
The dual?
The new Mesh Pro might be the 3, but no, it's different. I think it's the 2.
It's the... That one there that I've got in just now, the 0.2, and I've got the 0.15 as well, triple mesh.
Ah, okay.
I've not done the review for them yet, but the 0.2 is not as good as the triple, I don't think.
Yeah.
Flavor-wise. That Super Low is interesting.
It is interesting. It's hard to explain, isn't it?
I've done the review for it. I just haven't done like the B-roll to edit it all together, but I think I took a couple of attempts at trying to fucking explain what it was. But I think I eventually said it was like a kind of, there was almost a berry kind of flavour to it. I can't even remember what all I said about it, but I need to get the B-roll to that done.
Well, there had a couple like that. That's not the one that has acai in it, is it?
Yeah,
that is,
yeah.
Is the
That's what I'm saying. It was like trying to explain what that tastes like.
Because you've got nothing to reference it to. I've never had acai or acai, whatever it is. Yeah.
Well, that's it. I couldn't even tell you what an acai or an aki or whatever the fuck it is looks like.
Could be a rock. Could be type of shovel.
Yeah, these guys are all like, we're going to send these to these reviewers and we'll get them to try and explain what a rock fucking tastes like. Just to get a laugh at them.
I see Skint's in chat. Are you? Have you changed sex again now, Skint? He was dressed as a woman yesterday.
I thought you were going to ask me.
No, Skint. He was in on his show. He was Skint.
Was he the barmaid last night? I've not caught anything for any.
He just kept going, I've got boobs. I've got tits. The whole show.
Liz, I know you've been nagging me to get it out. I know. I've basically taken a week off. It was accidental, but I've taken it.
Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, this week I just haven't had that much. I've had a lot. We've been like tidying the house out, getting ready for Christmas and all that kind of stuff. So I've like spent most of the day in the garden burning stuff in that barrel thing I bought. So it's really hard to come out. Once you start burning something in there, it's really hard not to spend the rest of the day just standing watching the fire.
I told you about when I moved here, didn't I?
I don't know.
I feel like I haven't told you this story.
I don't feel like I know this.
Well, when we moved in, because the house had been empty for months and months, the garden was like massively overgrown, and down each side of the garden there's like not big trees, they're quite small trees, but obviously we'd had a winter and the house has been empty for ages. So the back garden and like round the side of the house was just dead leaves. It was just a mess, an absolute mess. Everything was overgrown. It was like a forest. So my father-in-law said, I'll come on Saturday. Bear in mind, we're still moving in. I'll come on Saturday, I'll get rid of it all for you. I was like, oh, brilliant. So Saturday morning turns up, starts chopping it all down. There's massive branches, there's leaves. And I'm like, how are you going to get rid of all this? You can't go to your local, drop-off centre unless you book a slot. So he said, well, burn it. So he went and bought one of them, log burner things.
Yeah.
Set it in the garden, started burning stuff. About an hour later, fire brigade turn up. Yeah, proper fire engine turned up and come in the back garden. Said, oh, we've had complaints.
It's the leaves though. Like when you've got all those wet leaves and shit, then it just creates loads of thick black smoke. Like we did the same. Like down the side of the shed, there's loads of old bits of wet, rotten wood and stuff. So I've been burning that, but the smoke that comes off it's like fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, Jen was going, oh, it's so embarrassing. We've just moved in. What must the neighbours think?
That's really the same though. Like you can't just like it used to be if you were going back and forward to the dump, you would go back and forward, but now you have to book a slot. So if you've got like a wee car, I'm not putting any of that shit in my car, so it's going to go to Fiona's, which is absolutely tiny. So you can't do more than one run at a time. So we've just, if it's remotely flammable now, I just I've been burning it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greenpeace are going to be fucking mad if they ever know about my carbon footprint.
Bunny, I've got a bunny, and the bunny is doing a cracking job for me. I've got Bob the rabbit on the case now. He munches all the leaves.
What about, like, do you have the thing when it's like you get a bin for recycling, you get a food bin, you get a paper bin, you get...
We get food waste, recycling, and then just normal, yeah.
See, like, my parents have got like this thing, and it's like a fucking filing cabinet, just with all these little fucking drawers that you need to put shit in. We're still like, in the Stone Age where I am. You'll just get like black bin, put anything you want in it, just don't let the lid pop out.
Yeah.
But the council fucking what they've started doing is if you've got more than, you know how if somebody moves out, you're going to steal their bin. That's like a law of the village. Somebody moves, you need to steal the wheelie bin, but the council have now started, if you put the two of them out at the same time, they steal one off you. So you can't even steal wheelie bins anymore.
Oh. That's not on. Guys, Cheech is behaving. Cheech is behaving. Don't get all upset about Cheech, he's behaving.
Have you got in the wind up tonight?
He's sitting there going, I'm being good tonight. He's all happy with himself. Yeah.
Food bin, recycling bin, normal bin, cardboard bin, plastic bin, unicorn, horn bin, only in Scotland because that's our national animal. Cowhide bin, feather bin, tartan paint bin. This is what it's fucking getting like.
Yeah. And they still chuck it in a big lorry, sell it to another country, and then it gets put in a landfill.
I've seen, like, have you ever seen some of these documentaries in like some of these really fucking poor countries where like they're burning like computer parts and shit just to get the metal and the copper and shit out of them? That's where half of that stuff goes, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It's that's what's annoying when you have to pay to get rid of stuff and then they're just selling it anyway.
Yeah. Chris, how you doing? If it is Chris and not Cheech, but I don't think it is Cheech.
Fake Empire says Cheech.
Cheech is calling out a fake Empire.
It could be. It could be.
I don't know.
I doubt Empire's in here. It might be. He can stay.
Is he not?
You can stay as long as you're nice.
Was he not going to be doing vape stuff again?
I think I thought maybe he was either doing vape stuff for his shop or whether I didn't know if he was coming back. I haven't heard anything. It's different.
His other channel's fucking skyrocketing, wasn't it? You have been this part of the latest bastard. So hold on. Sloane gets 5 different colours of bin bags, and she has to take the glass to the tip, and you can't put glass in bags.
What?
Oh. So
you have to go to
she has to. Yeah, so she has to do her own recycling. Basically, it's not like.
Oh, that'd be a nightmare. I'd blatantly have like just like boxes of glass. Oh yeah, I'll go to the tip next week. Yeah.
No, Matt Chandler sat in Zoom with Chris just now, so it's not him.
Oh, there we go. Busted, Empire.
Remember the days when you just threw everything into the same bin? Yeah. It's all about Greta Thunberg, all that shit. Greta Thunberg.
Bloomberg. I was sorting out. I was trying to sort through best of. Are you doing a best of?
Nah, I've not reviewed enough stuff really to do it. To be honest, you're doing liquid, but that's probably about it.
Well, you still could do it, couldn't you?
The thing is, though, there's a lot of. It's hard to separate now, though. Like, you don't really get a bad sub-ohm tank coming out. You know, it's not like it used to be. It's.
Maybe we should do more worst ofs then.
Even I've not had any really bad things this year. I don't like last year. Like, I threw a couple of things across the room. I don't think I've thrown anything this year. I think no. The last thing I think I threw was the fucking mini pod thing with the ceramic coils.
Oh yeah, that wasn't very good.
But then they brought new coils out for that, didn't they? I think Bunny had the bid and tried them.
That's right, yeah.
Viking, how you doing, buddy?
No, I was going through my list and then I was like RDAs. I've only done like 3, 4, 5. I haven't done many. But then this is when you realise you're a tier 4 reviewer when I've got like at least 18 different pod mods. I'm like, oh man. Oh dear. Not good. Not good. Never mind. There's a lot.
Daily Ops, how you doing?
I go. There's a lot going on in chat, isn't there? There's a lot of fakes.
I'm kind of just not looking at it now because I've lost track of who's real and who isn't. It's getting a bit fucking. What was that movie with the spindles when they fall? Inception. It's getting a bit like Inception.
I think Ian said cold. Yeah, I actually forgot to put the heating on in here. So when I came in here, I was like, sod that. I'm putting a jacket on. It's freezing, but it's warming up now.
If you get like the central heating out to that then?
No, I've just got some electric heating out here. It takes a while to kind of. I've kind of split the garage up, but it's not perfect. It still lets a bit of heat out and stuff.
Is it one of those garages though that like winter is freezing and summer it's ridiculously hot?
Yeah, it was. Well, actually, it wasn't too bad in the summer in here. It was only when it got really hot, you know.
Let's say it's pretty big though, is it not?
Well, the garage. This is standard size, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, standard size. I have 21 fake Empire accounts.
Fuck's sake.
Well, it's crazy.
I don't know where you would get the time for that shit.
There was a fake Flatcap that was going around abusing people. That was funny.
See, there was never a Pud, but there was the big nipple, I think. That was...
Big nipple.
Although I've not seen that one for a while.
But a lot of them just pop in and say hello, and you're like, well, okay. It's a bit strange, but you know. Probably is Sheboygan.
Sheboygan has just arrived.
It's probably Sheboygan that's all these fake accounts.
No, he's there.
Never mind.
So who have we got in the hot seat this week?
Should we do that now?
Should we do the hot seat? Hot seat.
So I was doing a bit of a pull on the the top subscriber reviewers, but I thought we'd have a quiet week. We'd have a week looking at someone near to us.
Have you not had any copyright strikes yet?
Nothing.
Fuck's sake.
Nothing. Yeah, no copyright strikes, no comments from anyone. Like I didn't bone going, oh you dickhead.
Get it down.
Yeah. Let me pop this in here.
Andy.
Right, let's try this. I forgot to actually already drop it and drag it. Sorry about that, folks. Right, let's try that again. Boom.
Folks, see what it is.
Hi guys, I'm Harry from Vaping, and this week we're looking at the Foxy One by Og Vape. 200 grams. Now you will notice I said 21,700. This bad boy comes with 21,700 size. Stop a minute. I said it comes with size. It doesn't come with a battery. Battery's not included. So, guys, don't forget, you gotta stay cloudy. I did that wrong timing. Don't forget, guys, you gotta stay cloudy. Fucking wrong time again. I'm not very good at the cloudy stuff. So let's just do it like this. Don't forget, guys, you gotta stay cloudy.
That was Mr. Vape Mill. Big thanks to Stuart for spamming the link like a gun.
He's like, he is, isn't he? He's like,
Just got him.
He's got a macro in his brain or something like that.
He's got links.
You know what macros he used to do.
Yeah, he's got links on tap. He should change his name to Stuart Links on. So it is the real Empire.
It is the real Empire. He's put some code words in there that meant a lot.
Hi, Chris. Sorry, we didn't mean to doubt you, but I'm sure you can understand why. How you doing all right, Maddie? Vape Mill, Mr. Vape Mill. Where do we start with Mr. Harley?
Oh, I love a bit of Harley.
Now, I think he's done other people might disagree, but I think he's done a great job of getting people to warm to him a little bit. Because to start with, there was a lot of people that weren't sure about him. He's obviously a character. If you watch his reviews, he's a bit out there at times.
I think it's a straight talking, isn't it? He will tell you the way something is. and not hesitate about it. But it's the big deep voice and stuff like that. It's just you don't expect that to come out of him.
No, and he's only about 24, 25, isn't he, as well?
Yeah, he's proper get that proper northern tone to it.
Yeah. If you're on the phone to him, you think you were speaking to like a 40-year-old man, wouldn't you?
Puts me to shame. Absolutely puts me to shame. Yeah.
Guys, what do you think of the lovely vape mill? Let us know your thoughts on him. I'm not sure. I didn't get any details actually on his subscribers and videos. We'll do that. We'll do that quickly.
So, are you guys still in lockdown? Are you guys are you back into tier system?
We're tier 2 here.
So, is he still open then? Where he is?
I think he might be tier 3.
Hi guys, I'm Harley.
1,860 odd subscribers, 177,000 views, 207 videos since.
How are you doing?
Since 30th of April 2019.
He did a bit of other stuff as well, didn't he? Like to start with.
Well, he's just starting to do
stuff.
Yeah, and he's just starting to do some tech now as well, isn't he?
What was it? He had something up the other day that he was going to actually review. Was it a camera or something?
Yeah, and hasn't he got that VR set he's doing next?
Oh, I'd love one of those. What is it? The Oculus one?
That's the one. Yeah,
That's
Oculus.
it. See, you can get them for the console, but I really want it for the PC because I don't think that the console really do it the same as a PC does, kind of thing. It's just not the same.
Yeah.
Danny, how are you doing?
I've never tried it. I've never had a go on the VRs actually.
Did I ever send you the video of my granny with the VR?
It rings a bell.
It was like one of these. It wasn't like a fancy one. It was like just the phone, and then you put the phone into the headset. But it was like a dinosaur that you clap, and she's just shouting, "Ah, fuck! Get away, fuck!"
Oh man.
Gail, I know I do look quite Amish. I was saying it before you come in. I was just saying like I haven't really looked at myself at all this week, and now I have. I've either been out in the garden burning stuff or like lying horizontally in the couch watching telly.
Just been chilling. Pasty had a problem with an order from Vape Mill, and he went out of his way to help me and correct it. Good lad in my book. Oh, good.
You've done these juices as well, haven't you?
I haven't done all of them. I've still actually got 2 more to do. Do you know the first 2 though? They've not been bad at all. They've been pretty good. I'm more confused by the description on the front than actually the juice. He puts these.
They're kind of themed, aren't they? They're kind of almost Halloween-y themed.
They all tell a story.
They
all tell a story. I don't get it.
It's as simple as that. The plant is look at this new bit of plant.
Well,
you know how like 3 weeks ago I said I need to water it this week. Well, I still haven't.
What?
But look at it, it's fucking thriving. I don't know if it's all the PG, VG, and nicotine it gets, but fucking
probably.
It's all the next salts.
It's looking alright. It's starting to lean a bit though, I think. Is it not leaning a bit?
Yeah. It's just so the shelves look straighter. The more that leans, the better the shelves will look.
Oh, if you lean it that way, then the boxes. I get you. Oh, Cheech, you ruined it. You were doing so well, Cheech. Oh.
What did they say?
So disappointed in you, Cheech. He's been mean about Empire.
Couldn't you help yourself, could you?
You can imagine by his keyboard just like. Oh, you done well, Cheech. You lasted quite a while, mate.
Darren, the boob had to make a disappearance because one of my thumbnails, actually while Chris is in chat, I did a review for the grapey flavour sweetie cola bottles Enigma, and in the thumbnail I'm holding the tip really close to the camera and it got fucking striked. They took the thumbnail off and striked the video because the tip was in it, so I had to take it off the shelf.
But it'd been in loads of reviews, hadn't it? It's just because I think you probably just had it right there.
I think because I was like, here's a tip. They were a bit like, it needs to go. So it's up there.
Empire's working on some new flavours.
Ooh.
Sweet.
So yeah, so now it's like I had to take off the thumbnail and it was like, I'm not going to make a new thumbnail for an old video. So now it's like, you know how YouTube automatically picks the thumbnails, and it's always I'm trying to hold a shit in face. Oh, it's as if it tries to like. I think it tries to pick up on you smiling or something, but it always gets really bad fucking.
You could be a big conspiracy theorist and say because it's a vaping video, they deliberately choose the worst image they can.
That's exactly it.
That's probably what it is. Yeah. Did you get a message from Sean then?
Yes, Sean has sent me a message. Sean, are you in chat? You sexy fucker. Vape heads. But now we don't know how much this is going to weigh, so I'm going to make up a number in my head. I need to try not to make it 69. Vape heads are going to give you guys a Smoke X Priv Baby 80-watt kit, that's going to come with a 2,300 milliamp battery, 2 mils TVF 12 Big Baby Prince tank on offer tonight. All you have to do is win what we do not weigh.
Well, let's roll the bumper of stuff which we won't be weighing.
Might be weighing something. You've got to guess what it weighs. And if you get that weight right, then you can win what we weigh. Maggie's gonna weigh something. You've got to guess what it weighs. And if you get that weight right, then you can win what we weigh. Win what we weigh. Win what we weigh. You can win what we weigh. Win what we weigh. You can win what we weigh. Win what we weigh. You can win what we weigh. Win what we weigh. You can win what we weigh with Matty's game.
We're back. Don't tell me the number now. So you can win what we weigh with Matty's game. Even though Matt is not here, he's still in charge of this game.
Still his game
Still
all the
Matt's
time.
game.
You guys know the rules. You simply guess what you think this item will weigh. I have no idea what this item will weigh. So I'm going to make it up, and I've written it on my hand. And you guys, I will give you numbers in the range of 370 to 499.
370 to 499.
370 to 499. And it's written on the inside of my hand.
There you go, folks. Put in your guesses. You didn't send it to me, did you, Pud?
No, but I will.
Oh, you better keep an eye on chat or one or the other, because it's all on you, Pud.
I'm sending it. Try not to say it. It's really hard not to say.
Cool. Oh, we might have had that already. I'll stick with the numbers. You want to check? Stuart, don't be a spammer, Stuart. Well, do be a spammer, just not a number spammer.
Just behave.
I will unspanner you, Stuart.
Come on. Look, Chris, I said it wasn't going to be 69. Can't pick my favourite number.
No.
Oh, we've had somebody who is one away.
Oh, 2.
All you stoners, it is not 420.
A few extra numbers there, Stuart Valentine, but good effort.
So will you still be licensed for like guys, we need a song, can you sing it and send me it?
Well, I did mention I'll be monitoring bumpers. I'm sure we can sort something out.
Bumper, please. I think you'll find I did that bumper before.
Yeah.
We haven't had this has been a long one that we wait tonight.
Hey, that's a good point actually. I should go through once I leave, I'll go through SNVA and copyright strike everything. To me.
I made that.
You've got Flatcap on there, that's me. You shouldn't have me on there.
Are you gonna be annoyed that if you leave and then all of a sudden like, all these people you've tried to get copyright strikes start messaging us?
Yeah, you'll have Jay Hayes on, Bogan and Grim Green in the space of a month. I'll be like, oh, okay, I get the hint.
Can I come back?
Yeah, I'll be on Facebook going, it was my idea, Saturday Night Vape was my show. No.
Yeah, he comes back with Marcus.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There we
we
go.
got it. Oh no. Oh shit.
Everyone in chat, stop and guess who is the winner.
Oh.
DE, the first live I ever appeared on, I think, was 3 Men in a Vape Show. Yeah, I think that was my first. When it was Aiden, Mr. Coyley and Salford. And then I did Nature Vape Show with Mark. And a couple of others, yeah. 404. Yes, well done, Sloan. It is Liz. Liz, you are the winner.
Oh my god.
Well done, Liz. She won-
Even I think this is a fix. It's got to be.
Do you know what? I started typing the email address then, like, to tell Liz what to do, but
She sends it once a week anyway. Vape heads, Sean, Gemma, thank you very, very much for this week's giveaway. It's much appreciated as always, guys. Guys in chat, don't forget to go and check out the sponsors for the show, Vape Heads, and if you like, you can also use the code Pud Puff 21, and you'll get 15% off there as well. And there's also a Pud section.
is there a Pud section?
Stuff. There's a Pud section full of stuff that Pud did.
Pud dud. No, I'm not. Pud dud. I need to have a look at this now.
There's a Pud section on the Vapeheads website now. I was quite chuffed when I seen that.
No way. That's amazing.
Slow mode off, guys.
Thanks, everyone. I want to see Pud section. What is it like? Special deals and stuff?
Yeah, I've got some deals in there.
No way.
There's a Pud section and a Vape Dog section.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Have you like told all your friends?
Tell your friends.
Where is it? Pud Puff section. Oh, I love it. Look. Oh, how is my phone?
Yeah.
Pud Puff section. Nick Saltz.
So it's always shit that I've reviewed and stuff that'll be coming up for review.
How cool is that? Look.
No.
All these, are these your selections, or is this just like a special?
It's either stuff that I've reviewed or I have got there waiting to review at the moment.
How
Like
good is that?
That Vulture Punch stuff is fucking awesome.
So do you get a bit of cashola for that?
No, just blowjobs.
Yeah, look, it's all in the Pud Puff section. Oh, that's cool.
And there's a bitchy section there as well.
How good's that? That's great. So Vapeheads are just unbelievable for everything like that, aren't they? Unbelievable.
Awesome, guys. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
It's really gutting that we can't travel because I've been dying to get down there. Absolutely dying to get down.
Yeah. Was it just during lockdown? I said to Jem, I said, we've got to go down there. We've got to go and see him. And it was just as it ended, we went down. I mean, it wasn't too bad. It's not too bad for me. It took about 3.5 hours, I think, in the end. But yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like, there's no way I would get all the way down the M6 and all that without somebody like, where are you going, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like down south, but here the police are stopping people to see where you're going, and like, it was Fiona's friends, like they were going down shopping and they get pulled over to make sure they were all from the same household and all that shit. So
Is there a tiny part of you that thinks maybe this is long term, like they're trying to bring this in?
I don't think that the vaccines are going to be all of a sudden everything's back to normal, but I would like to think that it's hard to say, innit? I'd like to think we will come out of it, but I think there'll be a lot of things that don't go back to the way they were, like especially with a lot of this stuff like working from home for a lot of companies.
Yeah.
A lot of companies are probably realising, like, well, I don't need to spend this amount of money on this big office. I can get X amount of people working from home, and
Yeah.
but then if you do that, you've got all this city centre trade and shit that's just gonna die off. All these like wee cafes and stuff like that in the middle of city centres that rely on people going in and out for lunch and stuff like that. It's
Just gonna that's the trouble. Yeah.
I mean, even tradesmen, like people who have always had lots of work, if there's not all the same stuff going on, you know, that work's not going to be there.
Well, yeah, I mean, all this kind of shop fitters and guys that are building office blocks and stuff. Yeah, they're. But I mean, everyone I know in the trade is flat out, absolutely flat out at the minute.
So I think there's going to be a lot of changes, definitely.
Yeah.
Joseph Styling, how are you, comrade? Did I see Vape Heads there? I did.
Vape's
see
in, yeah.
It's Sean, how you doing, buddy? You've just missed Win What We Weigh, and you'll know where Liz stays, and you'll know that once again she's won it.
She's won again. She's won again. Never mind. Shall we do the game then that has nothing to do with anything you actually do, but is your bumper and
Yes.
yeah?
I'm gonna have to work off the screenshots on my phone this time.
Right, rolling the bumper.
Licky boom boom down. Licky boom boom down.
Puddly Bear.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
So this-
as jokes.
This game went so well last week. What we planned on, it's called. It's like Puds, but Bruce's Bargains, Price is Right.
Yeah, well, I've never really watched The Price is Right, but I've got a rough idea of what happens. I'm assuming this is what happens in The Price is Right. Well done, Liz. When are you opening your shop? So yeah, basically, it's going to work a little bit different because we don't have two people to guess what the price is. Well, what the price is going to be. So it's going to be Gaz versus Chat. I think Chat might win this then.
Bring
It's
it
a bit
on.
unfair. So the first item that we have found tonight, it is going to come from UL. It is the Caliburn Cocoa Prime pod system. I found this with a little bit of a discount on it. I want you guys to tell me how much I found it for.
$24.99.
Let's say 24. It might not be a ridiculous deal, so I'm not saying that these are all ridiculous deals, chat. What do you think I will get this for? The UL Caliburn Cocoa Prime pod system.
Or Chat and Google.
So Sloan's went right in there with $14.99. It's not $14.99, but that tells me that there must be a deal somewhere where this is $14.99.
Oh,
Because Sloan knows the deals.
Sloan doesn't.
We'll go with who I see is the closest. We'll give them a wee minute.
Oh, that's twice now. $14.99.
Closest so far is Merc with a Mouth.
Ooh,
Some low, so guys are valuing this pretty low. The UL Caliburn Cocoa Prime pod system was $26.99. How much did you say?
$24.99.
That wasn't too bad.
Well,
I'm going to give you another one from this website before I tell you guys what it was. Did anyone get any closer there?
Hi, Manic. How you doing?
Manic, how you doing, buddy? I don't think anyone get any closer there. The next one is a Hell Vape Trishul V2 21700 mech mods.
Now I know that's usually. I think the normal price is about $59.99. I've seen it on a deal for $49.99, but I'm going to say you found it for $39.99. I've been keeping an eye on that one.
$39.99.
$39.99.
LCL, it wasn't a fiver, mate. It wasn't a fiver. None of them are priced at 2020 Irish, definitely not. And Stuart, you've got that bang on the button at $44.99. Well done, Stuart. Fiona, how you doing, baby? Mwah. So that was from Vaping 101. So that was the UL Caliburn Cocoa $26.99 and the Hell Vape Trishul V2 $44.99. I don't know if you're able to get a stack piece with that or not.
Not as yet, I don't think.
No.
That'd be good.
Fuck's sake, Sean, where did you find this deal? You fucking cut off the website address.
Oh no, that's not good. Just make up a
look.
website. Just say you got it from eSig Bargains warehouse space.
So there's going to be a bonus point in this one, guys, if you can tell me the website, because I've lost it. Oh, I think I know what it was. So the first one is the Vaporesso, number one in all the top 10s this year. Vaporesso Gen Nano Box Mod. This is on sale.
Gen Nano. $28.99.
28. Anybody else? Who's going to get close here? So we'll go after Stuart's put that in. $53.99, Trev. That's expensive.
The Gen Nano.
Merc is close again. Yeah, that's pretty good at this. Stuart, no, it's not $334.99.
The Gen Nano, is that little That one. So then, yeah, it wasn't that
Let me see the button. I don't want to turn it round because then.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's
little
the
gem.
one. That's not got a face on it, has it? Well, yeah, it's kind of got a face on it. So the closest that I can see. Oh, there's a few people quite close to it. That was £34.99. I think Merc might have been the closest again there.
Sloan's
Merc's getting quite a bit though. Yeah, £34.99 for that. Sorry, £33.99 for that. Not a bad price. Next one is the Aspire Sunbox Mix box mod. So one of these, how much do you think that would be?
It was around the 50 quid mark, wasn't it? 55 quid when it was kind of coming out.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a discount on this, so it's not 55 quid.
I reckon it's 40. Sloan said she found the Gen Nano for £17.94.
Sloan, if you whatever that is, Cloud Sticks, is it? £35.99. No, a little bit higher. Jules, I think, is the closest that I've seen. Jules all is. So the Aspire Sunbox Mix at $46.74. So it's not a huge discount, but I would certainly pay 46 quid for that. Absolutely no worries. I think that was from Grey-Haze. That's the one I've cut off the link at the top, but yeah, Grey-Haze. Oh shit! I've clicked a button. I've got more here.
See, that's the thing about doing a best of. I should do a best of side by sides, but I've only reviewed one, so what's the point? But it's a really good mod. So it's gonna be.
This is the best one. It's the only one I've used, but it was the best.
It's the best, yeah.
I think I've only done this and the college.
And the college.
This beat the college absolutely no problem. The college doesn't do much wrong, but this is just nicer, better. The next one is the Snow Wolf Jonathan Ross mod. It's the Walk-It pod system. This
The Walk-It.
by Jonathan Ross.
Jonathan Ross. Snow Wolf Rocket.
Snow Wolf Walk-It.
Oh, I don't know.
Wibbly wobbly.
$18.99. No, wait. The Walk-It was the pod system, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be like getting pods for it though. Clearly, I think Bunny may have seen this deal before.
I'm going to say.
$8.99.
I'm not going to guess now because I obviously want to guess $8.99 like Bunny has.
Oh, have you not guessed yet?
No.
Chat had beaten you anyway, mate. They've always been closer. So $8.99 for the Walk It on eSig 1.
Crikey.
I'd be curious to see if you can still get the coils for that. I don't know. And then lastly, and I've got two more. The last one I've got here on the phone is the Oxford Origin X pod kit. Now it is just the Origin X. It's not got the adapters and fancy stuff that comes with it. So it's just a base model.
$23.98.
That's probably what it should be, but it's not.
Oh.
Mike says if it's a pod, it should be given away anyway. Get rid of it. Did Zan get swiped for chat or something?
Was there a different Zan that appeared? The real Zan Shady or something? I don't know if that was actually him or not. But
No, I think it might have been. I don't know.
I don't know.
So these are all pretty low offers that you're putting in here, guys. The closest I have seen is actually on the button.
Ooh. Mike's Mix.
No, so Stuarty Boy, $33.99 from UKESigStore.com. I don't know. That's quite expensive, isn't it?
The Origin X, just as it is, as a pod system.
I can see people guessing like in the 20s, and I've seen it roughly about 28 quid in a lot of places. That's quite expensive for that. And then lastly, I've got one more. I've just found something. I have found the Cloud Flask. Now, this is not what I meant to show you, but I've just seen it. I have found the Aspire Cloud Flask with 5 e-liquids for free. And it's not from the website that it was on last week.
Right.
So how much is it?
Oh, it can't be cheaper. Was it like $7.99 you found it?
It was $7.99 the last time.
No way is it cheaper. Or say a tenner then.
Still $7.99.
Oh, 799.
I was actually what I was gonna do was the smoking OFRF next podcast. And just as I went to do it, I've seen the Cloud Flask again. So $7.99 for the Cloud Flask and 5 liquids, and this time it's from Flawless.
Oh.
So was that where it was from before?
I don't know. They haven't yeah, it wasn't it Flawless? Yeah, I think it was.
Flawless?
But they've made their deal better now then.
No, you got those liquids the last time. I just thought I thought this was a different deal.
It was the same
So it
one
was the same
then.
website. Oh, what a prick.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh yeah, Sloan's saying it was Flawless before.
It was Flawless before. Still a good deal though.
It remains a good deal then. While I'm on that website, just beside that, it's the Aspire BP60 vape kit for $7.99 as well, with again 5 liquids for free.
Not a bad pod system that.
This is actually Flawless on the front page. I've got a few really good deals. That OFRS Smoke pod kit is 15 quid. The RPM Light is 13 quid. I've got and each one of them's all got 5 liquids free with them as well.
Is that not a bit of an indication though that there's too many pod mods and they can't sell them?
Yes, absolutely. But they're cheap. If you need one, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's something about like pod mods now. They're getting the battery capacities up on them. They're putting these low resistance cores in them, but they're just not the same. They just don't hit as well as either a proper sub-ohm tangle or an RDA or an RTA. They just don't.
I just can't help but go back to this. Like,
Yeah.
that is still the same proper coils mouth along alien that's been in that for fucking months.
Yeah.
And it's, it's just change the cotton, give it a quick burn every now and again, and it's fucking good as new.
Good as new. Yeah. I got this heater ink the other day. Lovely little bit of kit. Lovely.
Oh.
It comes with a face mask that's the same as the design as well.
Gail, cover your eyes.
Yeah, sorry, Gail. Real good flavour. 0.3 amp coil, 30 watts, great. But it's just not like, it's not that same direct lung hit you want.
Yeah. No, for me, it's the rebuildable RTAs. So they're just scoring over that all the time, and that's not something that's hard to build. Even if you're not used to building, you're putting the coils in, clamping it, snip them, and with this, I feel as if you can put as much fucking cotton in as you like, and it doesn't
have a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have any issues at all. So I mean, even if you're not that good at rebuilding, something like this is still pretty fucking simple to use. And
I did exactly the same with the cog, with Tofo cog.
And the thing is, so if I had bought that one proper coil with that, I'd still be fucking. You know, the only expense is cotton and juice.
Yeah.
And even at that, with a mouth along, you don't change the cotton as much either.
Sloan, I've got the heater mech pod kit in. The heater mech pod kit. The mech pod kit.
Vaping Mank, how you doing, buddy?
Hello, Mank. Did I already give this patient his medication, or am I thinking of yesterday?
There's a few people saying the juice for those pods is not that good. It was 325 mils.
Oh, is it just some crap they're trying to get rid of?
Puff Dragon juice. So you tried that?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes though, you get like some free samples with stuff. Sometimes it surprises you. It's like pretty decent. I did stuff once. It was like Bulldog. It was all like Union Jackson, where Bulldog was on it, and so it's actually really nice.
It was the same with some of the ones that you used to get in the Expo bags, the little 10 mils. There was a couple of them that were pretty nice. Oh, there was one that was like those pudding things they have in Japan, and it's like that custardy jelly stuff with the toffee sauce. I can't remember what it's called, but he did one of them. It was really good.
Sorry, Mank.
Mank's been here the whole time. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, Mank.
Best Dual 21700. Get yourself one of these.
The Odin.
That was it. Odin DNA 250C.
The Gay is pretty good. Don't get the VX217.
No, don't. Whatever you do, don't get that. It's fucking horrendous. It'll heat up. Yeah. The Irish it is called Puddy Puddy. I didn't want to say that.
Have you seen Dovpo making a new? It's not the Odin. It's called it might start with an R. It looks like the Odin.
Right? No,
But it's
are they
not.
going down this kind of Greek? No, it's not Greek mythology kind of thing, but are they naming it after like Odin, Thor, and all these kind of?
Kind of, and it's like a leather. It's like almost like a leather version of the Odin, but they just tried to restyle it a little bit and obviously take Bogan's name off of it. It's a bit, but not
Semantic, yeah,
Odin.
quite
Odin.
good.
That's right, Darren.
I
Yeah.
should have the what's the 21700 thing from what's it called again?
The velocity here.
Velocity, yeah, it's still at customs in Donington. I don't know.
A few people have had that problem. Yeah.
I'd imagine they're probably about to slap charges onto it, which is fine. Like, I can get all sorts of sort that, but it's taking fucking ages. I phoned UPS last Friday, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll phone you on Monday." So they didn't phone in Monday, and then I phoned again, and they're like, "Yeah, it's in customs, so there's like literally nothing they can do to speed it up. It's out with their hands, kind of basically."
So eventually you'll just get a bill through your inbox.
Yeah, well, they've did this before though. So I got a bill from was it maybe DPD, but they delivered it anyway and then never asked for the money ever again. So I don't know if they might just do that kind of thing.
Yeah. What a nightmare.
I think it's a bit different here compared to like down south. Like you guys can get chased for debts and shit. Like here we don't really.
Oh,
pay
really?
in.
Yeah, you get a letter. You get a letter through, and then a week later, you get another one saying you owe us this money. Well, I'm like, hang on a second, I'm getting sent this. I haven't bought anything.
So
It's a test sample. It's so
Yeah.
confusing. Like,
that's the way I'm looking at it. It's like the object doesn't really have a value. It's not something that you're going to be selling or.
yeah,
I don't get it.
yeah. The worst ones is when UPS rang me once and said, "Oh, we've got this thing in from this company." I said, "Oh, yeah, I know what it is." Well, what's it for? Are you selling it? No. I was like, "It's a review sample. I'm just reviewing it for them, and then I give them my feedback, and that's about it." Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, you shouldn't get a charge. Next day, 38 quid charge. What? You just lied to me on the phone.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's a bit like they're saying you're trying to dodge paying tax on this thing that you didn't pay for anyway, so you wouldn't have paid tax on.
Yeah,
I don't understand the ins and outs of it, but that's kind of how I'm reading it.
it's a minefield. And who
Jules
knows,
is stuck at customs as well.
is it going to get worse post Brexit or better? Who knows? I don't think
dunno.
I have a clue what's going on, will they?
It's gonna be hard to see. It's gonna be a wait and see kind of scenario, isn't it?
Yeah.
As we were saying in chat, like the group chat the other day, that you'd think that all these companies are going to be starting to would be trying to push for Europe and Russia and places that aren't the US, wouldn't you? You'd imagine they would be trying
Trying to,
promote as much as they can here.
I don't know. I don't know what the next big market is after America.
Europe.
But yeah, I suppose it's just spread over the whole bloody.
Yeah, Europe's. I'm pretty sure Europe's still bigger than Russia.
Yeah.
It's I seen this not long ago. It's like USA, Europe, then Germany, and it's on Germany, fuck Russia and China.
Yeah, makes
Asia,
sense.
you know.
Well, done Vape Mill, done Vape-Away, done Pud's game.
Do you have another thing?
No.
I feel as if I've missed a game tonight.
Well, we had the 4-week Oxford giveaway, didn't we? So that's all done now.
Oh, it's okay.
That was all done. So that was nice. Yeah.
Are you still using your wee Oxford?
I'm using the Velocity. Not.
Haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm still using the stock coils in it. It's just I can't really be asked for anything else with it. It's just so the stock coils do
They do
enough as it is
Yeah.
without having to play about too much, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that other one was still the back has never turned up yet.
That's got to be wedged underneath the seat somewhere. Like.
It's got to be stuck to a bit of metal, hasn't it? It's got
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
Fuck knows where.
Darren's a minute silence for Gaz leaving. Yeah, well, we've still got two more. There's still 2 or 3 more 3-minute vape shows. There's still a handful of. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually, Pud. What happened in with you Thursday?
Hmm?
UK vape show. You just never arrived.
Mate,
Did you fall asleep?
I was lying in Emily's bed to the back of 11 to try and get her to fall asleep.
Oh no.
So what she did on it was either Tuesday or Wednesday, there was a bang. And so basically she's worked out, I can climb out of this cot. Ideal. So she started climbing out of the cot, but then what she was doing was going over to Eva's bunk beds and then trying to climb the bunk beds as well. So I've had to take the bottom rung of the ladder off the bunk bed so she can't get her feet up to climb. And I've had to get rid of the cot because she's trying to climb out of it. So we've put her on the bottom bunk and she's just not liking it at all.
Oh no.
She's getting up and like she's standing at the baby gate just fucking rattling the bars as if she's in prison. So yeah, she's not liking it at all. Like tonight, like that's how I was late tonight. Like I was standing rocking and she's kind of doing the whole kind of eyes rolling shit. But it was like, you know those dolls that kids get when they sit up, the eyes open. It was like that in reverse. Anytime you went down the way, the eyes were like boof.
Oh no.
Don't think so. It seems to have gone quiet now though, so I think she's
out.
Yeah,
I'm really lucky. The twins, 7 o'clock, we're getting ready. By 7:30 they're in bed. Boom, quiet.
Well, we've always been like that way. Emily, Eva's always been a bit kind of, she doesn't want to go to bed or whatever. But Emily was like, if you say to her they want to go to bed, she just starts saying goodnight and starts running for the door. So we've always been really easy with Emily, and Eva was always a problem. But this week it's like role reversed. Eva's going to bed, going to sleep, and Emily's still fucking swinging from the bunk beds.
Oh no, it's a nightmare.
It's not cage cruelty either. She's got room and a water bottle and stuff.
I wish I'll put a video out, mate. I'm just leaving the live shows and by Christmas. At Christmas I'll be gone just because of life stuff. No, nothing personal. Like I've got.
There's actually lots of behind the scenes drama going on between me and Gaz
and Matt and Vic, and
we actually hate each other.
Yeah, it's a big feud.
Nah, come January, Gaz will be dead to us, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. They won't want to know me. Yeah. Well, I think we'll wrap this up.
Scott, no, I don't soak my old coils in vodka to clean them.
He drinks the vodka.
Get, you know that we did get Everclear, which was like grain alcohol that you could squirt on them to clean them, and it did work really well. What I did find it worked better for was if you're trying to have a fire in the back garden and can't get it to start because of the rain.
Use a bit of Everclear.
It works so much better for that than it does cleaning coils.
I bought an ultrasonic cleaner from New Vaping. It was about 18 quid. A Coilmaster one. It's cracking.
Keep an eye, if you're ever in Lidl or Aldi, keep an eye in between the swimsuits and the potatoes. Every now and again, you get a fucking, you'll get an ultrasonic cleaner as well.
Yeah, they will do the same thing. They're just different sizes, aren't they? Really?
Yeah. Doesn't need to be anything fancy.
No, they just vibrate and move around and jiggle water everywhere.
Darren M got that one. I don't know if that was a Lidl one or the one you got.
It's decent. Yeah, can't fault it.
Well, so yeah, sorry, I think you were about to wrap that and I started yapping again.
That's alright. Do you want to say your buys?
Yes. So, everybody in chat, thank you for jumping in. All the spanners as well, thank you very much for coming in, week out, and swatting away all the flies. Guys, it's been lovely to cast for you as always. Matty, if you're seeing this, buddy, I hope you're feeling a bit better soon. Lots of love to you. And to Vape, I forgot where I was there, to Vape Heads as well. Sean, thanks very much for helping us out every week, buddy. It is much appreciated, and I hope you guys are doing all right as well. Guys, finish this shit.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining me at the start, and then Pud when he decided to join in.
Obviously too bad.
You were fine. 2 more weeks till Christmas. Who's getting excited yet?
How many?
Is it 2 weeks? 2.5? Something like that.
Ooh,
20 days. It's 20 days anyway. So 2 and a...
I think we're pretty good though. I think we've got
Nearly
more
3.
stuff.
You nearly sorted?
Cool. Well, we started early because we were like, we don't know how hard it's going to be to get stuff, so...
Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Sorry, I digress. Thanks so much for joining us. Thanks to our spanners. Stuart, thanks for spamming out the links to everything at an instant. It's unbelievable. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you, Pud, for joining me, mate. Matty, we love you loads, mate. We hope you're okay. And you, Debs. Hope you're doing all right. And we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, every time I get to this point, I'm like, oh, I need to press a button now. Oh, yeah, that end one.
Thank you for watching Saturday Night Vape-Away on your screens. If you're not poor, it might be in 4K, but our cameras don't support that.
I can't even work out how to get 1080p.
720p, 30 frames, uploads in 5 minutes. Oh, Dion, good night.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Frankenmiser. Thanks, Samantha. Thanks, Mr. Anderson. Thanks,
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Liz, thanks very much for helping us rig the contest this week again.
We can't
Much
keep fixing it.
appreciated.
Do you know what the worst thing is? If I leave and then Liz never wins again, it's definitely like I fix it every time.
Yeah, you'll start your own solo show and it'll be Liz every week.
Liz wins, so Liz needs to win when I'm not around as well.
Lizzie's prizes of the week.
Oh, that would be funny. Should I end the stream?
End it.
Ending.
Right, get your pants down. Are you on Chatterbait yet?
In a couple of minutes. I've got to just take this jacket off because I've got a string vest on underneath.
Robsy.
I've got string pants on as well, but it's not working very well because one bollock's out one side and one out the other.
Tenner on Chatterbait, guys, if you want to see what I really do with that plant.
Today he's going to be the rough pud with his beard. And speaking a Russian accent.
I'll show you where that boob really goes.
You're going to pop it out again? How long,
I'm going to pop it in.
how long does it take to get in? Or get out?
Two spits and a pump.